Hello, I am Callie Hodges, and I will be discussing the initiatives and referendums of the state of Arizona. So I really found this very interesting, as I live in the state of Alabama. How everything just differs from state to state, even though we are close enough. It just shocks me how some things are different. So the initiatives of the state of Arizona allow citizens to make changes to Arizona's constitution on their own. So what this means is that people can they can propose new laws that amend the Arizona Constitution. They can proceed to add, change, or remove language, but in order to be successful, the process has to go through two steps. So if they want any changes, they have to go through two steps of ballot and petition. When the first step of petition, the stage begins, drafting happens. So when this happens, of the proposed amendment, this means that it is being taken into consideration, and after it is drafted, it is being filed with the Secretary of State. Then it circulates back to the people of Arizona, the voters. The initiatives are started when citizens of the state gather previous numbers of signatures by the people to qualify the measures of the ballot. And then referendums are created when the decisions assemble from the initiative to put a bill on the ballot. So both the initiative and the referendums work together to put certain bills on a ballot. A pro that initiatives can have is that the citizens can voice their opinions to make changes to Arizona's constitution if the decisions are right and fair that are voted on. So the decisions that the state of Alabama that I live in, I always want the decisions to be right and fair. So just like the people of Arizona, if people propose new amendments that are right and fair, I do believe they should be looked at to be added once it goes through the process. A con, so the Constitution's signature requirement is to filter out proposals that do not show public support. So this can be a pro and a con, that it does knock out requirements, and it filters out proposed amendments that do not show public support. But it also could be a negative way in that it impacts the supports do not collect enough signatures. So if they do not collect enough signatures, certain amendments or proposed amendments could not go through the process. The referendum Constitution of Arizona is mostly used to alter the Constitution, and voter approval is still required. In contrast with the initiative, the referendum goes through legislation for change, and the House and Senate have approved amendments without a big majority vote. A pro the referendum, it is much easier to amend the Arizona Constitution than the U.S. Constitution, where majority vote is a requirement by all 50 states and territories. But the little state of Arizona only has to have majority vote of Arizona, where the U.S. Constitution has to have majority vote from all 50 states and territories. A con of the referendum, Arizona voters do not always rubber stamp their legislator, even through the legislation amending success rate, even though it seemed to be a lot higher than the people through the initiative process. Referendum is a decision for the general people to put a bill on a ballot, while the initiative happens when citizens get signatures and make the decisions to apply it to the ballot and be voted on. A referendum is a direct vote by the electoral on a certain issue or law being voted on by a representative that may result in solving the issue at hand or specific law at hand. So I do believe that a referendum is good to have, because people are voting on if there are specific issues at hand or specific laws at hand, that people are following those specific laws and not causing any other issues. And initiatives gives the people of Arizona the right to propose new laws. So again, I do believe if people are proposing new laws and amendments, that they are right and do right by all the people of the state of Arizona. and this allows the people of the state more influence over laws and leaders of their state. So if they're allowed more influence over the laws and leaders of their state, I do believe that it should be positive and leading to a more just a positive state in general. Thank you.